What's going on, guys? I'm Journey, back with a thoughts video, this time on Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is amazing. I enjoyed it. I remember when it first came out on the PS2, it was actually one of my more anticipated titles. When it comes to PlayStation, number one is Metal Gear, after that is Final Fantasy. So when I knew 10 was coming, it was just such a quality. Just the graphics was just out of this world. The story was out of this world. The music is always good as Final Fantasy, baby. So, all right, let's talk about it. Um, you are Titus. You are in Xanarkand, and it's your day to play in play Blitzball because you are the star of the Xanarkand Apes. So you head over to the arena, and while everything's going on, this monster attacks out of nowhere. It's big, it's crazy, and it's wreaking havoc all over the place. It's called Sin. This opens the door to the rest of the story. Titus eventually finds himself in Spira, where he meets this nice, nice lady called Yuna, and she is a summoner on a pilgrimage to destroy Sin and bring the calm back to Spira. Along your way, you meet characters that are very unique and colorful. Waka, Lulu, Arn, Riku, Kamari, and the list goes on. It's a grand adventure that has its ups and it has its downs. Not in a negative aspect. It's just from the storytelling perspective. It is a story of a lifetime with music to back it up, and the gameplay is also a thing of marvel. It has that new school flair to it, where you have the updated graphics and some quality of life changes. Like for instance, you have access to all your characters. Once you start getting more, you got access to them right off the bat. When you go into battle, you can select the button, a drop down menu will happen, and you can select whoever you want, and they'll move in right on the fly. So you get your one character running back, you'll get the new character running in. They'll stop, and the only time the action is registered is when you actually select things to do, which is wonderful. The Spirit Grid itself is a lot different from the Juncture system and other systems that you might have seen in other Final Fantasies, where you will earn points to move your characters along a Spirit Grid, and the Spirit Grid is nothing but circles connected via nodes. So on these nodes, you have strength, agility, magic defense, magic. You have specific spears where they will teach you flee, cheer, lancet. You'll have other spears that will teach you white magic, which is haste, Karaja, full life, black magic, the Thunja, bio, all your basic stuff that you know and love from Final Fantasy. And each character is assigned or at least they're on a spear, specific spot on a spear that it's kind of like a trajectory. But the beautiful thing about 10, you don't have to follow that trajectory. You can make your initial healer into a power hitter and vice versa. You can do whatever you want in this game. It's entirely up to you. And it literally feels like there's no penalty outside of certain key spears that you have to get, like level 1 key spear, level 2, level 3, level 4. Obviously, you use those spears, you gain access to more powerful stuff a little bit more quickly. Small stuff like that. It's customization like you've never seen it before. And I wish they kept this for all the other Final Fantasies to come then after, because this is amazing and I enjoyed it. I really wonder why they even regress back. It's weird how they did it, but for here in this game, it's amazing and I love it. Now, what does this mean as a whole, right? As a whole, for you, go and play it in the story. Titus, as a character, I can understand. For a lot of people, he feels whiny. But if you look at his story and you want to try to understand him, I'll just say this. The relationship between him and his father, I never once met, well, I don't think I ever meet any person who never wanted to be loved by their parents. I'll just leave it as that. Sometimes I think we get so either judgmental towards our characters, especially main characters. Squall is the biggest one that gets this. Uh, that people throw their kind of like their moral code of whatever that they like to throw in these characters and not try to understand the character themselves. And so people have their preferences of what they gravitate towards too. And it's unfortunate for someone like Squall and for someone like Titus because their stories aren't meant to be where they are perfect individuals and human beings. They have flaws. They are, but they grow as they moving through the story and they become so much more. It's great. Not only that, but I was just talking about this real quick. The dreaded theme that a lot of people, whether video on Twitch or YouTube or entertainment as a whole, whether you sports and stuff like that, politics. People love to run away from these things because I get it, I understand. But a lot of these games have those themes in it. So if you're going to talk about the game, or hell, even try to give the best way to describe it, try to give information or try to at least be an expert on it. It's hard for me to take you seriously if you don't take those themes to heart and talk about those things. As with Spira itself, their faith is in Yevon, and then you have Sin. This is striking so close to home, and the way how people treat Yevon and treat Sin, or at least treat individuals who are not that of firm believers in Yevon in that type of capacity, which would then be the Al-Bed, how they get ostracized and a whole bunch of other stuff, but just using things like Forbidden Machina. You can find out what a lot of things through Waka and how his view on these certain situations and why he is the way he is, or I should say how he continues to be the way he is. It's a lot of stuff here. And hopefully, I hope, and I can only pray that people play this game and really look at these themes and take them in and try to strive to be even better people, because that's what these games are. They give us these beautiful worlds, these beautiful characters, and they put them around themes, and it's amazing that a lot of people can play these games, not take these themes in, and not come out no better than they was when they first came in. It's like, did you even bother to check the story? How do you feel? What these characters? Is there anything that you could learn, that you could take away from it? In Final Fantasy X, it's kind of like it kind of slaps you over and over and over again with this kind of thing that's called reality, and I love it. Oh man, the more I continue to play this game, the more I just feel like this might end up being my second favorite Final Fantasy of all time, knocking out 3. So 8, 10, 3. It's not bad at all. Go out and go pick up this game. I love it, and I hope you will love it too. Or if you already love it, go back and re-experience it again and again and again and again, because it's that good. This is my thoughts on Final Fantasy X. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and I hope to catch y'all guys on the next one. Until then, take care.